is the 22nd of March 2023 and I am of course a Liberlander, Yoshi Livo. I am currently at about 5 minutes away from the home where I live today, 20 miles out of Liberland, and behind me you can see the remains of the military depot that was victim of the first bombing of NATO in Yugoslavia, which happened 24 years ago in 2 days, on the 24th of March 1999, which resulted in the first victim of the Yugoslavia war, Radovan Medic. The reason why I make this video is because so many things are going on in these days. I am still preparing a text for the 8-year anniversary of Liberland, which happens on the 13th of April, and I am expecting a lot of turbulence in the upcoming weeks, and I have trouble with giving that a place in my own life. Today I have been to the center of the city of Sombor to trade some of my gold into the local debt currency, I should say, and I went there to thank the owner of the gold shop for a good cooperation in the last couple of years, because he has helped me in every crypto crash to get some local currencies which I still need for some of my bills, for example my energy bill. And standing on this location, I want to remember and point out to people, especially for people who were born in the country where I was born, the Netherlands, but many Western nations, many NATO nations, the double standard that they have in their lives. And one of the examples today, for example, is how the people are distracted by the gender discussion in our media. There is a glorification of violence. There is a taboo on sexuality. Sexuality is the core essence of our being. Without reproduction of our species, we would not exist today. But it is still a major distraction and too far away from people's understanding today to have a proper discussion about it, because they have been so brainwashed with fake news over the past couple of decades that they are unable to understand that real message. And in my opinion, it comes down to taking this information step by step, which means, in my opinion, that we have to start with the money first. Tonight, in a couple of hours, the Federal Reserve will announce a new interest rate, which I believe can be a big moment in the history of the world, because since I've been saying for the last 10 years a message that is not understood by many people, the dollar hegemony is ending in my lifetime. Whether or not it is tonight the real start and a start of hyperinflation of the dollar, I don't know yet, but I do want to point out to people that, for example, believe that crypto money like Bitcoin or the Dutch Bitcoin e-gulden EFL is bad for nature, or claim spiritual superiority because they refuse to embrace innovation. Please consider your lifestyle today. If you are depending on government subsidies and use a bank account for your everyday life, then bombs like these of 24 years ago are mandatory to occur to keep your lazy lifestyle available to you. Since this bomb here, many more bombs have been thrown. I can mention Iraq, I can mention Syria, so many terrible events that are all supported by taxpayers who hold their debt currency in a bank for others to speculate with. If you want to make a real difference, the start has to come from trading your life energy for something different than what the government mandates you to pay taxes with. So please consider buying some crypto. This can be Bitcoin. If you are Dutch, you have the opportunity to become friend of EFL and earn yourself some crypto in just a couple of minutes. Once we get through that incredible wall of disbelief, we can talk about all these other subjects that are wrong with the world today. But as long as the majority of humanity keeps on working for debt currency, I don't see how we will ever create a paradigm shift and create a different reality, a financial freedom for the world. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you all again. On the 13th of April I will host another special stream. Hopefully with enough support it can really make an impact. Today my words are hardly picked up by anybody. This is partially due of decisions from the past, but I'm still convinced that I am on the right track, that we are on the right way, that every outcome is still possible. So get on board while you still can, because once the hyperinflation starts, it will be too late for many people to act. So be ahead of the curve and enjoy life.